how's it going? I'm KPG and welcome back to Fire Emblem the Three Houses Maddening. Today we're going to be taking our second crack at the Chapter 6 mission. In the last episode we were kinda unprepared and things didn't go too well for us. But however, I have made a few adjustments to the team. I'm sure you can see one major adjustment. And I think we will be much better equipped this time. So as you can see over here, we got Big Boy Raphael. So we asked Raphael of the Lester Alliance, or the Golden Deer House. We asked him for some help for this month's mission. I basically, since I had made a copy before the start of the last episode, I basically went back through the Explorer option and then basically redid everything we did, except I asked Raphael for some mission assistance. I think he will be pretty helpful. As you can see, he's got a pretty large HP stat. 41 HP is nothing to scoff at. He's also got 13 defense, and 12 speed is pretty respectable too, so he's actually pretty dang good. He's got Iron Gauntlet, so he gets a double attack off on pretty much anyone. So yeah, he's pretty good. I feel like he'll be very helpful just for getting some extra chip, or to help take some extra hits and stuff. And yeah, so in the last episode, by the way, just I feel like I should mention this before we get any further. In the last episode, I mentioned we would start after I had gotten back to where we were, but I feel like it's important to address this first. And actually what I'm going to do instead is I am going to make a little montage of sorts. Basically, I'm going to speed up the footage of me getting back to where we were, so if anyone wants to see basically what I'm doing on the way back to where we were originally, then you can watch it through that mini montage of sorts. Otherwise, I will just include a timestamp in the description of where you can skip to get to the new stuff. But yeah, and then the only other difference I made that I think is very important is that I gave Byleth an iron shield instead of a leather shield. And I feel like this is important because it gives him an extra point of defense, which may not seem like much, but I also gave him the Church of Seros soldiers from Edelgard. So these two combined gives him a protection of 13, which makes him much more able to take hits than he was before. I believe before he only had 9 protection, and that was not helpful for taking hits. But now he has 4 extra points of defense, so I feel like he will be much better equipped to take on enemies. And then the only other thing I feel like it is important to note right now is that I plan, instead of having Byleth, Dorothea, and Anna head this way, I think we can do it with just Anna and Dorothea. I think just Anna plus Dorothea will be able to get through this whole area with these 2 archers and this knight, because it's not really too difficult for them to take them on. Dorothea can pretty much take on this knight herself, and then between Dorothea and Anna we can kill these archers. I made sure to give them some vulneraries and stuff so they can heal themselves, and obviously Dorothea can heal Anna. So really it's just about having enough HP to not die to these two. Clear them out of the way. Since they both drop door keys, we don't have to worry about these doors. And then basically get them around this area or whatever, so that once the rest of our squad gets over to this warp floor and in this area, they can, or like once the enemies that ambush us here are cleared out, they can make their way up and through and join the rest of the team, and we can have a good time. So yeah, I think that is everything I wanted to address about my strategy and the little changes I made. So basically, a summary is Byleth is much more bulky now. We have Raphael, so we have an extra unit to take hits and deal out hits. And one more thing I do want to say, I guess, is that for any one of you that may be considering playing Maddening mode on whichever route, honestly, it doesn't matter, I would highly suggest not being stupid like me, and every month that you can, ask a student from one of the other houses for assistance. Like, it really doesn't harm you ever. There's no situation in which you will lose out from asking one of the other students for assistance. It's only a benefit, because at the very least, even if you already have a full team of 10, let's say your whole class plus Anna, even if you want to do that, you could still use them as an adjutant once you get to Professor level C, and that will just buff one of your other units. So there's really no drawback. And then in a situation like this, where one of your units is busy or something, like how Edelgard is absent, they can be really helpful to fill in that last slot. There's no drawbacks. I mean, the only one I could think of, perhaps, is that they don't actually gain experience, and obviously, since they're not a part of your team, they don't really get any benefit from getting kills. So what I would recommend trying to do with them is just using them to take hits and chip, because the most damage comes from getting kills. So as long as you're still giving the kills to your other units, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. And in this case, we just didn't have enough units. We didn't have enough manpower to handle this last time. So I think Raphael being with us is going to be a huge help. And then we'll also be able to send Byleth this way now that I plan on just sending Dorothy and Anna this way now that I sort of know what to expect. And then we will get to the rest of it once I get caught up. So, yeah, the montage will, or the little montage thing will officially begin in 3, 2, 1, go. back. So basically, I feel like we are about to the point where we were at the end of the last episode. Or more or less anyway, we are right here at this warp floor over here, which takes us over to this area, this warp floor over here. Then we just have to pull this lever and go through the various warp panels to kill this guy and this guy, and also maybe get some of the treasure chests as long as it's not too far out of the way. So yeah, Dorothea and Bernadetta not Bernadetta. Gosh, I saw a bow and I thought, Bernadetta, she's the one that uses the bow. No, Anna, obviously. So Dorothea and Anna over here were able to take down the knight and the 2 bow users fairly well. And they are pretty much just waiting for everyone else to clear out the enemies over here. And then they will be able to go through, and things should be looking good. We are in a much better position than last time. We have 5 uses of Divine Pulse still, which is really good, and we are only on turn 10. This is the 10th turn. So including this turn, we have 16 turns left, and we are about halfway through the map, more or less. Maybe a little bit less, but once again, we've only gone through 9 out of the 25 turns, so I don't feel like that we're doing too bad here. So my plan is, what I'm thinking is, we'll probably send Byleth here through the warp panel and have him sit on one of these covers, and with the cover, he should be able to take, well, definitely 2 hits, maybe even 3 hits from the 3 enemies that spawn here. And I think that might work out well. The only unfortunate thing is whoever I send in here is going to have to move pretty much to one of these cover spots or get out of here, because this stupid bow user right here is blocking the way. I guess the one thing we could maybe do is bait him down here with Anna or Dorothea. Basically convince him to come down here and then shoot basically in this doorway here after we open it, because that could maybe work, because then he would come down here and then he would only be able to, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Then he wouldn't be able to hit this spot right here. Although my problem with that is it would take a lot of turns, and then it would also make it harder for these 2 to get through this area. Well, maybe not, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, never mind. He's able to hit these 3 spots no matter what anyways, so I guess it really wouldn't inconvenience these 2. But like I said, the amount of turns it would take might not be worth it. But we're definitely not sending Byleth through on this turn, because throwing him only to the warp floor would put him in a really bad spot, because he could also get attacked by mages as well as the bow user, and that would not be good, and we can only just barely make it to the warp floor with our 5 movements, so we're not going to be sending him through just yet. That'll be on the next turn, so I suppose we can probably just heal him up real quick. Let's heal him up with Hubert. Hubert's getting close to a level up. That magical level 10. Oh gosh, he only needs 1 more point of EXP. That is crazy. He was almost there. Right, so then I think with everyone else, I kind of just want to move in a little bit so that we are looking good to go. We could also try to maybe convince this archer to attack someone right here on this avoidance floor, which honestly might not be bad for us. That would probably be really good, because it would send him here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Then he wouldn't be able to hit anyone in this area at all. That might not be bad. Then maybe we could even bring Linhardt for backup, because it's not like the mages are going to do any damage to him. And if we convince the archer to shoot someone right here, then he won't be able to hit either of the people in here. And that actually sounds really good. So yeah, I think I'll send Byleth and Linhardt through. And on this turn, I could probably just use Petra right here to bait this guy in. We can equip, like, Iron Sword, because no matter what, we're not going to be able to counterattack. And yeah, that's perfect. And he only has a 9% chance to hit, so that's even better. It's even better. And then that should mean that these 2 won't have to take the hit, which is much better, I feel like. So yeah, we're actually doing pretty well. Now that I think about it, this way is going to work out much better. Yeah. And then just group everyone else around, I guess, in case we need anyone else for backup. Heal up Raphael just because he's pretty low. Raphael has been really useful for providing some extra chip damage and taking hits. Yeah, there's like no way he's going to hit Petra like ever. Let's readjust the camera back to where it should be. Yeah, there's like no chance that he's ever going to be hitting Petra. We definitely can't let him hit Hubert though, because Hubert actually takes damage and that's not good. Alright, I just keep adjusting the camera because it's kind of hard to see with the standard view because of all these walls and stuff. So which one of you has the door key? Dorothy has both of them, but she can't reach the door. So we'll throw her there. And no one's going to attack Anna when she's here, so let's just trade over this door key. And I also didn't mention this, but I bought some Pure Waters because I didn't know if we would want that for taking on any of the potential mages, because I knew there were a few of them, and I thought it might be an issue. We haven't really needed to use them yet, but it is just an option because it boosts our resistance by 7, and it only goes down by like 1 each turn, I think, so it's a really huge boost. It's really good. But we, like I said, we haven't really needed it for now. Let's just trade over this Vulnerary to Dorothea, and if we need the Vulnerary back on Anna at some point, we could just trade it back. Right, so these 3 spaces are all being guarded by that archer, so we'll have to be a little bit careful. But now, the only person that can attack this spot would be this mage and this mage, which is really good for us because we can throw Linhardt there and he will not take any damage. And if the archer chooses to attack Linhardt, that's probably even better than the archer attacking Byleth, because it's not like Linhardt's going to be taking that much damage anyway, because he won't be taking damage from the mages, that's for sure. So I think we're looking good. We still have 15 turns left, including this one.
Interesting apparatus. I wonder if we can operate it.
Right. And now we get ambushed again. Gosh dang you, Cavaliers and Archer.
So you have come. I'll make sure you never leave.
Oh, don't worry. I left. I did leave. I actually left out of this map and then I tried again. So you didn't do a very good job. Right, so this guy does 12 damage to Byleth, and that's not on a cover space. How much do you do when I'm on a cover space? So 12. So the max amount of damage would be 12, 12, and 10, which would be 34. But the problem is if he hits Byleth, if this archer hits Byleth first or before the 2 Cavaliers, we could be in a bit of trouble because with the Poison Strike, they would be able to kill Byleth. It's that gosh dang 20% of max HP. But what I'm thinking is if we put Linhardt here and Byleth here, what we should be able to do is convince this archer to go for Linhardt. And then these guys will go for Byleth because they won't be able to reach Linhardt. So I think that'll be pretty good. What do I want to equip, though, is the question. If we equip the Iron Gauntlets, we would do 8 damage to him. If we equip the Sword of the Creator, we'll actually be doing 20 damage. Yeah, one thing I didn't mention, but during that montage, that mini montage, a lot of our characters got super good level ups. Like, Byleth got a really, really good level up. He got, like, a lot of stuff. I don't remember exactly all that he got, but I know that he got speed, which was really good. Linhardt got, like, everything. He got, like, magic, speed, defense, resistance. It was crazy. We had some pretty amazing level ups during the montage, so definitely go check it out if you haven't seen them. I generally, like, stop for a little bit over some of the better level ups. So if you, like, scroll through and see a pause on one of the screens, you can go check it out. Because some of our level ups were really good. Like, ridiculously so. Alright, so what do I want to equip? I mean, the Sword of the Creator, I don't really want to use too many uses of it. But I feel like we still have 15, and if I'm only really using it in this area, it's kind of worth it. Because doing that much damage to these guys is really good, because then we can sort of send a bunch of people through the warp tile in the next turn and sort of finish everyone off. So I think that's a pretty good idea. Is this a cover spot? It is as well. Sweet. Perfect, actually. Alright, so let's equip the Sword of the Creator. And I think we're looking pretty good. And now let's send Linhardt through. I mean, he can have wind equipped. I mean, I guess what would I want to equip with him? This mage here has 15 resilience. This mage also has 15 resilience, so we probably want to do more than 15 damage. With wind, we're doing 23, so that's 8 damage to each of them. Or we could equip fire and do 1 more point of damage, or we can equip the Cutting Gale and do even more. And I think the Cutting Gale is probably what we want. Probably just want the most damage we can do. Right, so it looks like those mages will come after him as well as the archer, so that's exactly what we want. We want the archer to go for Linhardt so we don't have to worry about Linhardt, or about Byleth dying in any circumstance. Like, under no circumstance should Byleth die. Even though he will get hit by both of these Cavaliers just because they have Canto. This guy hopefully will shoot first and go for Linhardt, and then we should be fine. And then on the next turn, we just want to have it set up so that we want to have it set up so that we are able to send everyone else through this area, so that we can kind of try to get through all these warp areas and make it where we need to go. Because, like I said, we have to warp to get to these two, because we are not killing the Death Knight, and that means we have to route every other enemy. And the only way we could ever hope to reach this guy, under any circumstances with a warp, I mean, we could try to Deadeye him, but that's 4 range, which means we're already going to be super inaccurate. Plus, this guy's going to take way too many hits from Deadeye to even, like, have that be an option. If Deadeye was, like, 100% accurate and did, like, a quarter of his health, then sure. But it'll probably do, like, I don't know, 6 damage and then have, like, a 30% chance to hit, if that. So that's definitely not worth it. What turn is it? It's like 11, right? Yeah, so after this we should have 14 turns, which means 1 turn to sort of kill these guys. Hopefully 1 turn to see where all these go. Another turn to, like, kill off the people in these areas. Another turn to get back. And then we gotta go... So that would leave us with about, I don't know, 8 to 10 turns to sort of go through here. And all the rest of these guys. And because we have Hubert with the Gambit that increases our movement, I think we could pull it off. Because we can Gambit him to send everyone through these warp tiles, and then Gambit everyone again when they get back to sort of send them through here faster. So I think we can pull this off. It's just, yeah, the turn count is really the only thing we're worried about right now. I'm not concerned about killing the other enemy units. I'm really not, especially because, like, they're all super divided at this point. Like, these 4 are all super, like, lone wolf type thing. These 2 are kind of, I mean, I guess the mage will charge. I mean, this group of 6, though, probably wouldn't be that difficult to kill with all 10 of our units. And then these 3 are behind a door. And thankfully, none of them are on any, like, boosting tile. None of these 3 anyway, so we should be able to kill them with relative ease once we open the door. We'll just have to give the door key to someone we don't think will be contributing that much, maybe like Anna or something, and then have everyone else, like, gathered around the door like this and just rush in and murder everyone. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do. We do have 5 Divine Pulses if we need, so I think we're looking good. Let's see, this guy goes here, 1, 2, 3, so we'll just leave Petra where she is to make sure that we keep this archer's attention away from the group on the right, or just Byleth and Linhardt. Not that I'm too concerned, but it is what it is. And I'm also not too worried about Linhardt just being used for gambits later on.
I still have a long way to go.
Not terrible. I'm not concerned with Hubert being basically gambit fodder here, just used to gambit everyone, because as you see, he just reached level 10, so he'll still be able to class up into whatever comes next, probably like Dark Mage for him. And so I think we'll still be looking good for him. I'm not too concerned about him getting experience either, because he has heal magic, so it's not really a big deal. Yeah, like, as you can see, we're 4 away from this guy, and even with the mini bow, it's a 41% chance to hit. I don't really want to go for that. I mean, we could, but it's only a 40% accurate hit. And the issue I have is that if we miss, we just use like 5 uses of our... We just would end up using 5 uses of our mini bow for no reason, basically. Alright, so these mages are going to come for Linhardt, and Linhardt is going to absolutely destroy them. Like, no contest. And, like, Linhardt takes absolutely nothing. It is amazing. It is actually wonderful. Alright, so this guy's going to go for Byleth. And he's going to hit. Even if both the Cavaliers move and then the Archer, that's fine because then the Archer still wouldn't be able to kill Byleth. So no matter what, we're looking good. Oh, we actually don't double attack this guy? Oh, that sucks. Ooh, our crest activated. Nice. So I'd assume this last guy's still going to go for Linhardt. Yeah, he's still going for Linhardt. He hits, but it's whatever. Not too big of a deal. I think Linhardt could even still maybe survive one more, which is really good. That guy's going to physic up that mage, but that doesn't really matter because I feel like we should still be good to go. So if we can kill this guy with something, that would be really good. Dang, we actually can't kill him in one hit. That's kind of sad because... See, like, we could try to... I mean, we could chip in with Linhardt too, but the problem is that then Byleth would be in real big trouble. Like, real big trouble on the next turn. We could also heal up Byleth. We could heal up Byleth with Linhardt, but... we could also... Yeah, my issue is just because then if we hit this guy with Linhardt, it means no one else can go through this warp floor, which is a bit of a problem. That's not good. It's not something that we want at all. We could actually hit that guy with Ana, I think. With a curved shot. Yeah, we could hit this guy if we wanted to. But I don't think that would help us. The only way I would be willing to do or attack this guy with Linhardt would be if he was able to kill in one hit, and unfortunately he's not. If we were able to gambit this guy, we'd probably be fine. I mean, no matter what, I guess we could probably figure something out. Because if we heal Byleth up to full with Linhardt, then essentially we just do the same turn a second time. These guys both attack Byleth. Although this guy gets himself killed on Byleth, so that's not good for us. What if we equip... Well, what's your defense stat? It's 15, or 15 protection. This guy's actually 14, so he's weaker. So how much do we do to you with Iron Gauntlets? We attack you 4 times, but if we're getting hit first, we'd only be doing 2, so we'd be doing 10 damage, which means we would do 8 damage to the other guy, which means he would live. So if we equip the Iron Gauntlets, this guy still does only 13 to Linhardt, right? Yes, perfect, because these guys do 0. What this means is if we want to, we can heal Byleth up to probably maybe even full with Linhardt, and then equip the Iron Gauntlets on Byleth. Byleth takes these 2 hits again. This guy goes for Linhardt. And then on the next turn, we can for sure kill this guy with Byleth, the guy right in front of him. Then Linhardt can come through and kill someone, and then we can send everyone else through. So unfortunately, this is going to take one more turn than I was hoping. So hopefully that doesn't come to bite us in the butt, but I think we should still be good to go. Yeah, that's basically full. If our crest activates, it will be full. And it does. Nice. Way to go, Linhardt. You heard me. Way to go, my dude. No, we could gambit if we wanted to, but I don't think that's in our best interest. Because then... Yeah... Maybe it is? Maybe it is, because then he would kill himself on us the following turn. And it really wouldn't make a difference overall. So, I mean, I guess there's no harm in going for a gambit. I mean, that means one less gambit for some of the later units, but I feel like we'll be fine anyway. Yeah, let's do it. And we get a gambit boost from Linhardt, too. Alright, let's go for the disturbance. Disturb them! Oh, and we miss. All that for nothing. I swear, I can't hit a 75, but I've been hit by a 35 before. I get hit by 35s and 50s. Like, if the enemy has 50, it's 100. But if I have in like a 75, it's a 0. I don't get it. I really don't. It's not fair. So I guess we are just staying as close as we possibly can be. Yeah, there's not really much we can do because, like I said, we kind of just have to wait for there to be room for everyone to come through the warp tile. And as of right now, we can't. So I guess we'll just have everyone sit here. And hopefully things will go okay. Like I said, if we basically end up to the point where we don't have enough turns to finish, we can always Divine Pulse and try to fix our mistakes. But hopefully that doesn't come to that. Petra just gets to keep dodging for free, and it's amazing. It's absolutely wonderful. That guy didn't even want to attack us. That's crazy. Alright, we just punched that guy, and this is perfectly fine with me. Oh, shoot, our Church of Saros soldiers withdrew. Maybe not. No, we're still fine. We're still fine. Maybe not perfect, but we're still fine. We're okay. No, you really reached that guy? Oh, that's why he moved there, that jerk. That jerk moved there to get healed. Oh, no. Well, now what? You're joking, right?
Careful now.
You're joking. We can't even punch this guy to death in one hit. I really wish our gambit had hit now. I really do, because then that guy wouldn't have been able to move, and then things would have been great. And gosh, yeah, this puts us in a bad spot. Well, because like this. I mean, maybe we could do this still. I don't. On the bright side, we could still heal up Byleth and try again. The problem is this would take one more turn. We could also throw him over here and then physic with Linhardt. And then that buys us more room anyway. This is taking way too many turns. These guys just... this physic dude is a jerk. This physic dude is a jerk, and he's got this too. The staff that guides the uses of magic. Oh, this guy is a real pain. This guy's a real pain. Magic over 2, and of course he's got a lot of magic. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just enough to reach that guy too. If we just had a little bit more HP, we'd be fine. We could pull the lever if we wanted to screw ourselves, absolutely. We could rupture heaven and do quite a bit of damage, but I don't think that would be in our best interest. Because if we did this, we would have to kill that guy with Linhardt, and then the people we send through would have to get underneath Byleth, kill the dude above Byleth, and then get to the spot above Byleth. I don't think that's happening. And unfortunately, we have less defense now. Gosh, that gambit missing really screwed us. If we would have just hit that gambit, we would have been fine. Well, like, I don't know how I would how I would redo that turn if I did. I mean, I could have re-equipped the Sword of the Creator and see if that would help us out, but then I think... Yeah, let's do that, I guess. Let's do the same thing, but equip the Sword of the Creator. I feel like that is what we need to do. So yeah, about here.
Stay focused.
So yeah, we'll keep the Sword of the Creator equipped this time. And to see if it does anything, we'll try to move the others first and then use the Gambit. And then see if that somehow helps us with the RNG. And like re-rolls the RNG or whatever, gives us something new. That would be really nice. Honestly, I should be shooting this guy with Petra because she's only 3 away. And since she's on an avoidance tile, she's really doing fine against this guy. I really should be doing that. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. I should start doing that. Oh well.
I got this.
Alright, well, whatever. That's good enough over there, I guess. And now let's try to Gambit again. I mean, I feel like it's still going to miss, but... I mean, will they still withdraw either way? Probably. I guess we can try to gambit, but like I said, I feel like it's going to do the same RNG. Unfortunately, so I think we're going to miss again. Yeah. Gosh, I wish it didn't do that. I really do. I mean, I guess I understand it's trying to... Nope, not that. That's not what I wanted. I guess it's trying to prevent, like, cheap strats of just, like, waiting until the RNG goes your way. But come on! It really makes missing a 75 unfortunate. I mean, I guess that's how it is in most Fire Emblem games anyway, so I guess I see that. But even still, it's still annoying. I still hate it a lot. So he's going to fight us. And I mean, we have the Sword of the Creator, but I don't know what that does differently. Our soldiers withdraw. Now he's going to go for Linhardt, which is what we want. So I guess then things just go our way. This guy's still going to physic that one dude, though, which is not ideal. But now Byleth has enough HP that I don't think it matters too much. So long as we are able to find a way to kill this guy to the south. Gosh, if only we had, like, a bit stronger gauntlets. If we had steel gauntlets, this would be perfect. Gosh. I mean, we can rupture heaven, but I don't think that's going to do much for us. At the end of the day, we're still going to need someone that we send through to do the finishing blow. Which I feel like Hubert might not be too bad. This guy does 17 to us now, though. That really sucks. We can leave Linhardt here, though. So I think that's actually what we want to do, is something like that. This thing is, if we put Byleth here and use the Sword of the Creator with Ruptured Heaven, then we can bring Hubert through and use, like, Miasma or something to kill the archer. And then we'll heal Byleth back up with Linhardt using Physic. So once again, it's still taking much more time than I would like. Oh, come on, defense. Speed defense.
Such power dwells within.
I mean, I'll take strength, but I would have preferred speed defense or something like that. Oh no, I didn't think this through. I didn't think this through. I did not think this through. But we still could do this. We could still do this. What we'd have to do is move Linhardt here and heal, and then we'd have to send, like, Bernadetta through to kill this guy. But we'd also have to make sure Bernadetta could take 2 from this guy. Or, yeah, and just make sure we don't die to him. And that we don't kill him on accident either. 16 attack speeds. There's no way we don't get double attacked. But it doesn't matter as long as he doesn't kill us. And I don't know if they'll move because this guy does more damage, but we can check. Because we will get double attacked, especially because we'll probably have to use the steel bow to kill that other archer. Oh, we're not at full. That's perfect because our persecution complex will activate. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we need. Okay. Just have to make sure we don't kill this guy in one shot. So 21. We have 28 attack. This guy's got 10 defense. Okay, so he'll live for sure. The question is, will we live? 3 resilience. Oh, no, we won't. Oh, no, we won't. Oh, gosh. Well. Well. Did I not give any of the... Oh, my gosh, I'm so dumb. I did not give any of the... Wait, this might not actually be bad. I forgot, we have Anna. Can Anna kill? Oh, curved shot is 1 shy. Are you kidding me? We'd have to use break shot with the steel bow, but there's no way that's going to hit, right? With my luck? Oh, why is curved shot 1 shy? Well, actually, this might not be terrible. Because we can curve shot him with an iron bow, and then that would mean Bernadetta would probably be able to kill with the mini bow. Question is, would the mini bow give us enough speed so that we would not get double attacked by these two? Or we could also give the mini bow to Petra. That's 11 attack speed. So I feel like if we give Petra the mini bow, Petra should be able to do it. I'm also going to give Petra the iron bow just in case. She is fast enough with the iron bow still. We could try to deadeye this guy. Nah, too inaccurate. Alright, this could still work. This could still work, and we have Divine Pulse uses still. We still have Divine Pulse uses if we need it. So what I'm thinking is we curve shot with the iron bow with Anna here. And then we're going to take the hit. Or actually, we're going to dodge. Sick. And then Petra should be able to spawn here. This guy has cover, which is a bit annoying, which means he'll be at 13 defense. But even with the mini bow, we should be strong enough, hopefully. With the curved shot, 18. So we should be able to do like 5 at least. And these guys do not have 2 range. So we can just walk up next to Byleth and heal him. This archer's still out of the range. So then Petra... Well, let's just double check that Petra with a mini bow is at least 13 attack speed. Oh, beautiful. She'd be at least 13 attack speed with an iron bow. Okay, I think our fears have been assuaged. I feel like we are good to go. I don't think we have anything to worry about now. So all we have to do is heal. Linhardt may be at 1 HP, but that is all we need on him. That's all we need. He's doing fine. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, all that matters is we can make it through now that I think about it. All right, beautiful. And now what we do is curved shot with the mini bow first to check. Perfect. 100% accurate. Guaranteed to murder this guy. And no one else can kill Linhardt. And then with the mini bow, we will not get killed by anyone else. At all. Perfect. So we can just curve shot this guy and get him out of here. This archer has been giving me way too much trouble. I do not like that archer at all. I hate him, in fact. Right, so what this means is we are looking good to go. We are looking good to go. And in fact, if I want to, I'll just take the hit with Raphael. It's not like I'm using him for anything else right now.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
And we're on turn 13, so we're about halfway through. And we're probably about halfway through the map, I'd say. Probably.
I went overboard.
We can move Bernadetta here. I keep getting the names mixed up. Dorothea here. Move Dorothea here. And we should be looking good to go. Alright, so we shoot that guy with the mini bow. We don't kill him. We don't get killed. We're looking fine. This guy goes for Raphael. He's going to miss because this guy has no accuracy. Thank you, evasion tile. Alright, so now we're going to get hit by both of these guys. That's perfectly fine. We're going to live. We don't have to worry about it. And this guy can't, and that physic dude can't get both of them. He cannot get both of them.
Sorry about that.
And he's not going to get either of them. What a fool.
Careful now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but oh. We also can't reach though. That physic dude is so annoying, but we were also so close to getting through this. We were so close. Alright, so let's turn these guys on for fun. Just to make sure we don't accidentally wander into their range. Alright, so what I'm thinking we can do is probably with like Petra or something we can... Maybe we can even kill this guy with a mini bow. Nice. Oh, she will win for sure. She's making sure of that with the critical hit. That's what I'm talking about, Petra. Speed.
Feeds my body and mind.
Thank you. Thank you for speed.
Just like that.
Her speed is at 20 now. She is crazy. Dude, Petra is ridiculous. She's at 20 speed already. 18 attack speed with the mini bow. She's going to start doubling people that are fast. She double attacks this guy with the mini bow. That's crazy. These guys are super fast. Well, not that guy, but like she double attacks a lot of people. And she actually doesn't even get double attacked by the Death Knight anymore with the mini bow. That doesn't change anything, of course, because she still probably couldn't take a hit. Or maybe she could, but I don't think we could nickel and dime this guy for long enough to kill him. So I think we're still going to have to stick to the plan. I might actually be able to send Hubert through here and rally both Linhardt and Byleth if I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would prefer to rally once everyone's already here, but that's the only way I'd be able to get to this guy and kill him. And I kind of want to kill him on this turn. And I still have one more gambit for increasing movement. Question is how much resilience? Okay, 14. Most of these guys can do is 21. 21 times 2 is 14. Hubert would live that for forever. So let's send Hubert through. And let's rally these two. Or gambit these two. I keep thinking it's like rally movement, but no, it's stride. It's a gambit. We still have one stride use left, though, so I think we should be fine. And because we have Divine Pulse, we might be able to scout out where some of these warp tiles go. And that might actually help us out in the long run, because we definitely need to get to this one over here. And we also need to get to this guy. Yeah, here. We need to get here and here for sure. We don't have to necessarily get over here because we can kill them. We don't have to get to the chests. I'm going to actually try to avoid the chests if I can because I don't have the time. If, like, for some reason I find a way to get it, that would be amazing. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Gosh dang, Dorothea has the key. If only I'd given it to Anna earlier. Oh well. These two can make it through on the next turn. Yeah. Or at the very least, they can open the way on the next turn. I mean, we could move Byleth down here and open the door for them, but I don't think that's the best plan. Can Linhardt kill this guy? I feel like that might be a good idea. And Byleth can pull the lever. Yeah, let's do that. We just gotta hit him with the cutting gale. Then we should be good to go. Alright, you guys have caused me plenty of trouble.
Ahead of myself.
Gosh dang, ambush spawns. Yo, Linhardt is doing so well. I'm so proud of Linhardt. I wish everyone was doing that well. Gosh, I keep bumping that. Alright. Yeah, let's keep Byleth right where he is. And let's pull the lever. Beautiful. Now we just have to find out where each of these go. Because like I said, we have to get to this one. We have to get to this one. We don't have to get to any of the other ones, but we have to get to these two because we have to kill these two units. Preferably, I'd like to send Byleth through here because then maybe we could get the chest because he's got a lockpick. Or actually, maybe I could just give a chest key to Linhardt because we know for a fact he can take him down in one round of combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we put him like here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, kill this guy, and then get the chest. That could work out. But we can start sending some people through now, thankfully. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have to be 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 5. No, we'd actually need 6 to get anyone else through. So who do I want through of these? I mean, Raphael would be nice because he's got 5 movement. He'd be nice just to figure out where things go. Yeah, let's send... Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot. Hubert's covering it. I was like, hey, there's an open spot. Never mind. Hubert's covering it. What am I thinking? I am dumb. That is basically the moral of the story here. We can move them down. I actually wonder if Bernadetta can start shooting this guy. In theory, she could. Because she has a very low chance of getting hit, but if she did get hit, we could be killed. But I think it's worth going for because in 2 hits we'd be able to kill this guy. So as long as he misses, we should be good. He misses 1. He misses 2. All right, now we live. Now we live for sure, and we're able to kill him on the following turn. These 2 can stay where they are. Whoops. And we need to hurry the heck up. We need to actually hurry the heck up. So this guy's going to attack Hubert. We'll fire back. It's fine. We really need to get moving. These things are not looking too good. So yeah, we should be able to kill him with another curved shot on the next turn, which is really good. We can have that guy out of the way.
Sorry.
It's probably in our best interest to start killing as many of these guys as early as we can because then the less then we'll have less to deal with later on. We'll definitely have to get down here at some point. So we have, this is turn 15, which means after this turn we have 10 more. So I think we can do it. I really wish I knew where these went. Like I said, we might have to take a turn to just figure out where some of these go. Unfortunately, with the way I moved this is actually kind of bad because now I have to move Anna out of the way and then use the door key. Oh well. So these two are in this area. I think I definitely want to wait to use this last stride until there are more people in here. So then I can just like send everyone out and then have them basically go places and get far. Alright, so let's heal up Byleth here real quick. And then, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I could get Hubert or Linhardt in this room, that would be really good. Let's see, we have 4 Divine Pulses left, so I feel like I'm fine burning a Divine Pulse to see where these go. So let's see where this Warp Tile goes. That's the exact one I don't want. That's the exact one I don't want. Alright, so top right is the one I do not want to go to.
Be mindful.
Let's just see where all these go before we rewind time. So this one is actually a spot we do need to go. Top left we need, for sure. There's also a lever here, but I don't know what it does for us. I mean, I guess we could check, but I don't know what else we could really activate for warp tiles. I mean, we kind of activated all of them already. I mean, it says weapons, traps, and contraptions. I don't know if that would open like these doors here, maybe? I don't know. But I don't think that's in our best interest. What is in our best interest, though, I know for a fact, is killing this guy. And then we don't have to worry about him anymore. Stupid, annoying archer. Get out of here. Yes, you sure did. And we got a door key. I think that is better than the vulneraries. Because if we want, we can open this area and start progressing with some of our units back here. And I think that might not be a terrible idea. Do we have any other door keys on any of our guys? No. What this means is we could start taking on these 4 with the group down here. Right, I was going to rewind time so that curved shot really doesn't matter, but we can do it again. So we know where this one goes. This is good. This is bad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's send Petra through here and find out where it goes. Right, so this one goes over here, which isn't too bad. Alright, out of curiosity, it would need to be like Linhardt sent through this room. Alright, so preferably if we, so there's still 2 left that I didn't check, and one of them goes where I need to go. And the other goes somewhere else. Where does the other one even go? Oh, the other one connects to this warp tile, which is a bad one. One we really don't want to touch. Because then we would get ambushed. Well, we'd only get attacked by 1 unit, but still, I don't like, I don't want to do that. So, either this one or this one sends us here. I feel like these 2 being close is like a lie. Like, you'd think these 2 would connect, but I feel like this one would probably actually connect here. Just cause. So this one's probably a good one. I feel like this one should maybe take us here. So we know we top right is the chest we don't need. I don't know what this one is. Top left we need to go to, that is this physic white mage up here. This one we don't know. This one goes back to where we started from, and this one goes to the room back here. Okay. Let's go back to the start of this turn. Well, Anna, Dorothea, and then Hubert healing, that's fine. Alright. So, right. Our hope is that this one sends us here. Because if this one sends us here, this is actually where we need to send Linhardt. And then, I mean, if it's not where we need to go, we can always turn back time one more time. Please be where we need to go. Yes! Okay. Deduction. I knew that I knew that it would make too much sense for these two to connect. So, wait a second. I actually did the opposite of what I was thinking, but it worked. I was saying that these two looked like they should connect, so they probably didn't. But then I just got distracted or whatever, and then I sent him up this one anyway, but this is the right one. Okay, so I accidentally did exactly what I wanted to do. Perfect. Unfortunately, we can't move one more. Otherwise, I totally would. Because now it's going to take an extra turn to reach him, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, well, that's fine. Linhardt can stay over there. It's okay. So we know exactly which ones we need to go to now. I believe. Right. So this one goes up here, which is good. This one sends us to that chest we don't need. This one goes up here. This one goes here. This one sends us back to where we came. And this one goes back to the beginning. All right. So this guy is physic equipped right now, but he also has Nosferatu as an option. He doesn't have much protection. How much damage would he even do with Nosferatu? I mean, he has 16 magic. Ooh. That would be 17 damage. But it would also weigh him down, so he probably wouldn't be able to get 2 hits off on Byleth. Actually, Byleth wouldn't take much damage, because he's got a lot of resilience. And we could probably kill him with the Iron Gauntlets. So I guess I'm fine with sending Byleth up here. No, not there. Up here. Right. Yeah. Alright, this guy doesn't have 2 range, does he? Okay, good. For some reason, if that guy had a hand axe, that could be bad. But he does not. So I guess the best bet we have is probably our gauntlets.
No hesitation.
No hesitation, Byleth. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Byleth. Sweet. All right, you are a real team player. Okay, now next thing is next. We want to kill this guy with Bernadetta. All right, we kill him.
I thought I was dead.
No, you were on the avoidance tile. You're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. Okay, so now we just have to get to this guy with Linhardt. And then, honestly, all we need to do after that is just get through these guys, and these guys. And we have 10 turns to do that after this turn. Okay, I think we can pull this off. I think we can do this.
I will get the victory.
So I think I'm just going to start sending everyone back now. We can see what this lever does. I don't think it's really important. I think we're just going to skip out on these chests because they're just more of an inconvenience to get than anything else. If we didn't have a turn limit, I would totally get them. But seeing as we do have a turn limit, I am going to opt to skip them. I mean, they could be something really amazing, but I feel like it's just in our best interest to skip out on them. I really do. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to warp these guys back over to here. And we're going to hopefully start taking these people on. Now that that physic guy's dead, this could be really good. We could actually maybe set Linhardt up here and have him just start chipping these guys down. We're going to send him here instead because he's going to take extra long to get back anyway because he's got to take the next turn to scoot down one, and after that kill this guy, then come back here, then warp, and then make his way over here. So Linhardt's not really going to be contributing too much.
I am Ferdinand von
What we really want to do, though, is get Byleth over here as soon as possible because he's got that lock picking. And we're going to need that in order to progress. All right. I think we are looking pretty good. I think we are looking okay.
Aye, aye.
We're looking A-okay. So let's move as many of these people back as we possibly can. And I think what we might want to try is doing a giant. Might want to try to use Hubert's Gambit on the next turn on Byleth, maybe. And then we'd be able to send him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then he'd be able to start opening these doors and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. So on the next turn, we will start rallying with or we will rally Byleth with Hubert. But for right now, let's heal him. Get him back up to full so that when he does get over there, he will be super good with helping. And right now, my main concern is just making sure that we are able to finish this map in time, within the turn limit. We can actually physic with Linhardt and even get another level up. He's doing really well. Ooh.
I think I'm improving.
Linhardt is just going to be our resistance tank. Look at his resilience, 25. He's got a resilience stat of 25. I don't think there's any magic user on this map that could touch him. There's not. Even this guy over here with 23, he can't touch him. Call him MC Hammer because you can't touch Hubert. You absolutely cannot touch Hubert. That's crazy. Does this guy have a battalion? He does. So if he onslaughts, that could be annoying, but I don't feel like it's too big of a deal. Let's see, how far can he go? 1, 2, 3, 4, attack or attack. So what I think I'm going to do is actually bait him in with Raphael. Oh wait, I can't give Raphael the key, that's right. Okay, we'll bait him in with Caspar then. I forgot, we can't actually give items or take items from the students we are assisting. Which makes some sense, but, you know, it's unfortunate at times. Alright, so we'll open that door with Caspar. Let's actually trade him over to a Steel Axe so he can actually do some kind of damage to this guy. Yeah, let's trade him over to that Steel Axe so he can actually do damage to this knight. He's not even going to use the combat art, which is really good. No, do we want to get this guy a bit closer to us? Actually, we do, because he's on an avoidance floor. 1, 2, 3. So we actually want to bait that archer down a little bit, so we'll use Raphael to do just that. And then keep moving everyone else in. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we just... Really, our biggest concern here is making sure we can get to where we need to go in time. We do have that one warp tile, which puts us in this area, and that might not be a terrible idea to go for, actually. Which one would that be again? Oh, that's this one. Might not be a bad idea to do with Byleth. Actually, we might want to use... Okay, so this guy is the only one that can attack this specific warp panel. He's got 20 attack, so what if I used like Dorothea or something and equipped the Thoron? Probably do decent damage. 15 resilience. She's got 20 attack with Thunder. Thoron is 5 points stronger. So 25. She'd do 10 damage. I'm just thinking because if we can send Byleth through this way, that would make it so much easier to deal with everyone else. A lot easier, actually. You know what? We might actually be able to do really well if we were to give him... Yo, our Sword of the Creator is only at 5 uses. We gotta be careful not to break this. We gotta be careful not to break the Sword of the Creator. Right, but what I'm thinking is if we could give him an iron bow or something, and also give him that, what's it called? Give him the pure water. And what I'm thinking is we could use stride on him, send him through here, and then he could start taking hits from these magic guys, no problem. And since he'd have an iron bow equipped, he'd be able to do damage back to them. And just in general, he would be doing pretty well against them, I think. Unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly. It might actually be in my best interest to send Hubert here and then use stride, maybe. As this guy does 12, so that if this guy were to attack us, he would do... let's see, he would do... Yeah, what if we equip Banshee? That'd probably be the best thing, right? He wouldn't die for any reason. So let's put him here and equip Banshee, actually. Because then that would stick anyone in place that attacks him, which would be really good for us. So one thing is, we equip Banshee. And then we use our Gambit on Byleth. And then we can send Byleth through after we give him this pure water. And we could just take a regular iron sword. I don't think we're going to be using that. Not right now. And so this should send us through here. And we definitely don't want to enter that guy's range. So let's turn... or this guy's range. Well, actually, we can enter any of these guys' range because once we use our thing, we should be just fine. We actually could equip the Sword of the Creator as long as we didn't double attack any of these guys, because we could use 4 hits, and then that would get them all really low, which would be good for the following turn, probably. But at the same time, I'm not sure that that's the best option. There might be something else we could do that would be better. First of all, actually, let's see if we could... Yo, if we use the regular iron bow, we could do 16 damage, and then we just need to do a little bit more to this guy. Fortunately, I don't know how we would do that. I mean, unless Bernadetta got a Deadeye off, which is very unlikely, but if she hit it, we would be in a really good spot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to move Ferdinand out of the way. What if we put Ferdinand here with like a javelin equipped? That's fine, right? Because if this guy attacks Ferdinand, I mean, he's got 20 attack. He would do 34, so it's really not too big of a deal if we put him there. Yeah, let's actually do that so he can start baiting in the next guy. And then he's on an avoidance tile too, so... but I don't think that affects magic. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think it affects magic, but he would still live, and that is the main thing we are looking for. We do have to kill this guy, though. To kill this guy for sure. Can we do that with Caspar? I'm sure Helm Splitter would do a lot. 26, yeah, we would just need to do 10 damage to him. Which we could probably not, definitely not do with him. Well, then maybe we would have to use Bernadetta. Yeah, alright. So then we're not going to execute the plan this turn, unfortunately. We're not going to start attacking that archer yet, anyway. And what we can do is split this knight's helm and get that kill with Caspar and level up too, which is really nice. Defense.
Stronger than this?
Caspar, defense is fine. I will never fault you for getting defense. Okay, so there aren't actually that many units left, if you really think about it. So we don't have to kill this Death Knight. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 units, or 12 units up here, but we can actually kill this guy on this turn with Linhardt, so I'm not too worried. Use Cutting Gale. Is that the most accurate thing we can kill him with? Oh no, Wind actually kills him. Perfect. That's 92. Basically 100 if you ask me.
Victory.
Yeah, Linhardt is doing really well. I'm not really concerned about him at all. Actually, if we want to, since these magic users aren't really a threat, we could actually... Forgot to give him a... Yeah, I just realized I forgot to give him the thing that I was wanting to give him. The iron bow. This guy doesn't move, which is really nice. These guys are trapped. This bow user will stay going for Raphael. I think we have to sacrifice the Sword of the Creator uses, because that would be 4 more uses, which would put it at 1 use, and then we'll have to repair it with rests. And then hopefully, since we'll have Edelgard back in the next episode, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So we don't double attack any of these guys. So let's put Byleth here. Equip the Sword of the Creator, and let's use this pure water to get our resilience up. So yes, our resilience is now at 20. These guys both do no... Oh, you're kidding me. You have... You're kidding me? You have a battalion, and you're going to use it. Well, then this is not going to work. The second he breaks us, we're screwed. Joking. Why? Fine. Fine, we can't let him get up
Stay
next
focused.
to us then. I hate this game sometimes. I hate battalions, actually. Okay, we still have 2 uses of Divine Pulse. How many turns do we have left? Oh, so we're on turn 17, which means we have 8 after this turn. I think that's still enough.
I will get the victory.
I think that's still enough. Yeah, or 9 remaining turns, whatever. It's still really scary, though. We are running low on turns, so we definitely need to pick up the pace. This guy on an avoidance tile? Are you kidding me? Gosh dang, I hate avoidance tiles as well. There are a lot of things about this game that are a little bit annoying, I must say. We Banshee that guy, so he's locked in place now, which is really good for us. Guy's gonna attack Byleth. We take no damage. What? This game, I'm telling you! Why? Why can't I just ever land at 75? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Do any of you have a door key? No, you don't. Who has a door key? There's got to be someone. Or are they all just in the convoy now? Gosh. Well, this guy is... He's not even... What? Is he only stuck if I use Banshee on him? Super Smash Bros, get out of here. It's probably only if I attack him.
That's
Let's
my
hit him
cue.
with Thoron. Do quite a bit of damage. And this jerkwad over here, since he dodged, I'm not able to kill him. We would be doing just fine if we could actually, if we would have landed our attack. We have to land that attack. We have to. We have to land that attack. Oh, but we have to. We have to land that attack. There's no other option. Or we have to get closer to the other group, probably, is what we need to do. Can we get out of this mage's range? We can. So we can take a hit from both of these losers. We can take a hit from this sword user, and we can take a hit from this archer if we need to.
Stay focused.
Should I equip the gauntlets then? Probably, since that's the only reason the only way we don't get double attacked by that sword user. Right, so we have to come over here and we have to open the door so that our other units can start helping. Gosh, this is so annoying. I'm still gonna use this pure water. We will start attacking these guys eventually down here.
I will get the victory.
Really, that's really irritating. I'm so sick and tired of missing these 75s. Really, our RNG has been garbage this episode. It is so annoying. So unbelievably annoying. And he's going to still miss, obviously. And he should dodge again. Yep, because RNG stays the same in this game. For some reason. I don't know. These guys hopefully will stay here since they're theoretically in Hubert's range, so we should still be able to take them on. Or they could theoretically attack Hubert, except for the fact that they can't. What if we put Dorothea in there?
No matter what.
No.
That's
What we
my
could
cue.
do is... we could heal up Hubert. Does our Gambit do any more healing or no? No. We could heal up Hubert and have him take another hit. And then try to slowly but surely kill these guys with a combination of Hubert and Dorothea. And Anna too, actually.
Unexpected.
You can have her start helping out if we want to.
I've really made this my own.
Okay, so she got Magic Plus 2. Too bad it doesn't... Too bad we don't get the option to change her skills mid-battle.
As you
That'd be really
wish.
nice. So since Banshee doesn't work the way I want it to, off the bat. Let's actually change to Miasma, so we can save our uses of Banshee. Oh, we actually have a rally, so we could rally Dorothea's magic. That could be nice. Do I have a vulnerary? Yes, I do. Let's use that then. Okay. I think we can still pull this off. We have
Perhaps I should retreat.
7 turns after this turn. I think we can still do this. It's going to be a bit harder than necessary because we keep getting misses. But hopefully we should be able to pull something off still. Although, how do we help Byleth here? Byleth's not in a good spot.
Careful now.
This guy's on an avoidance tile. Why are there avoidance floors everywhere? I hate this archer. We have 1 use of Divine Pulse left. Alright, we're gonna have to play this super safe. We have to go back before Byleth even moved. Yeah, and for the heck of it, let's get rid of Stride. Let's go back to the start of this player phase. You know what? If you're gonna screw me over, game, then I am going to play this ridiculously well. I'm going to screw you over. I'm going to make you regret ever messing with me. Linhardt better land this. And I'm pretty sure the RNG was stuck the same, but I'm just saying, if we missed that, we couldn't go back in time and fix it. So that would really be a bad time.
Stay focused.
So we're just going to chill over here. We're just going to chill right here for now. That's exactly what we're going to do. And then we are going to go here with Hubert, and we are going to slowly chip these guys away. And then once that archer's... And then we're going to slowly but surely kill that archer on the left side, using like curved shots and whatever. We will kill him, slowly but surely. And then after we kill him, we'll send Byleth through. And then we'll use a better stride, in fact, and then we'll use a stride that gets Dorothea and Petra in too. And then we'll have so many more units going through, and it'll be even better than the first time. I just didn't want to play patient, but you know what? Since the game is forcing my hand, I will play patient.
That's my cue.
I will play patient if I have to, if I must. If that is my only recourse, then I will take it.
I will get the victory.
I will make the most of it. Alright, so you gotta make sure we don't wander into any range of anyone that we do not, under any circumstances, want to get hit by. This is a free curved shot if we want. Right?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
No, since we know that Ferdinand will 100% miss on this turn, we won't put him in that range. We will actually just use him to throw a hand axe, because we know for a fact this game will screw us over if we try that. So we're not going to. And now we don't even have to use a combat art with Bernadetta. We can just use the regular steel bow. Whoops.
Put me in there.
And now we can split this guy's helm again. Just fine. Murder him. Get him out of here.
Right makes might, right?
Right makes might, right? Okay, Caspar. Still get the same level up because this game likes to be funky. Alright, and now curve shot this guy with the iron bow. We should not get hit. Even if we do, we will still live on the next turn if we get hit again by him. We actually level up our bow skills, which is great.
I got this.
And now let's move in with Raphael a little bit. And we will play this slow, but we will still get through. Don't worry. I will make sure we still win on this attempt. I am not going to play through this dang map again. No way, no how. We will do whatever it takes, no matter how ridiculous. We might even be able to get Linhardt back through and help to work out with this group in this area, because if Hubert's still in the area with Stride by the time Linhardt gets back, which he should be, because 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Right. Okay. Hubert's actually living this time around. We can Thoron with Dorothea.
Not so fast.
Why? Why? Under what circumstance is that okay? Why? Why am I missing these? Okay. This game really wants me to lose this chapter, I swear. This is not okay. I'm not okay with this. Also, why is my menu so large that I can't have all of my stuff on at once? What the heck? Alright, we're going to use this vulnerary. And we're going to wait it out again. Because that's the only thing we can do on this side. And now, so we know where these guys go. Now we're going to kill this guy. We're going to murder him, and it will be fan-freaking-tastic. It will be amazing. It'll be like the greatest thing ever. I hate this guy so much. I hate this guy so much. It's what he deserves. Right. Is there any way I could give the kill to anyone else? Probably not. I mean, maybe we could give it to Ferdinand. We don't have the hand axe. That's right. I traded it away. You know what? No, let's just give it to Bernadetta. I'm tired of missing things. I'm tired of things not going my way. I just need to get out of this map. Besides, Bernadetta needs to get to level 10, so that's fine. Now she can become an archer and become busted.
What did I expect?
Beautiful. Extra strength, extra accuracy. Bernadetta, you are so good. And now, once we get to class you up, guess what? You get 1 extra movement, and you get 1 extra bow range. Which means, guess what? You'll be able to curve shot from 4 away. You'll be able to Deadeye from 6 away, probably. Which will be even better. And now, we just move in on these guys. And we have a great time. This guy can't move, which is beautiful. So we might be able to just put Ferdinand here with a javelin. Yeah, and start chipping this guy, or this mage away. Girl mage, I think. No, that's a dude mage, never mind. I did not look close enough. I saw the no facial hair and I was like, probably a female? No, that's definitely a guy. Take a second look, that is definitely a guy. Right, but Ferdinand will live 100% of the time, which is just fine. We can throw a javelin straight into this guy's gut. We get another dodge, which is beautiful. And now we can kill this guy with our bow users, and it'll be just delightful. We can still keep chipping these people down with our mages. And that's just delightful. Oh, are they finally leaving us? Come on, quit being such a baby. Quit being babies. Why are you running? You scared? Hey, we actually land a Thoron. It's a miracle. Alright, are we able to kill with Miasma? Yes. If we miss, I will be so upset. So let's curved shot with the bow. Either way, we can still live anything on the following turn. This is so much more accurate. We kill him, thankfully. Alright. We can get Linhardt through, and he can start helping out again. Because he is just so good. He's just so good. We can heal up Hubert as well. Oh my gosh, his B+ too.
Starting to take shape.
Dude, Linhardt is almost at A rank in Faith. That is how much we use him. That's how much we were required to use his white magic. It is ridiculous. Dude, he's going to hit S+ rank before absolutely anyone. It is ridiculous. This guy's going to go for Hubert. That's totally fine by me. He's going to get shot with an arrow, and I'm going to laugh at his pain and suffering. Alright, these two are just going to chill here, wait for their stride. Wait for their stride, and then we got to get our bow users over here to try and kill this archer. That would be the best thing we could do. What if we put, like, Petra here? And what if we traded over this iron bow or a mini bow or something? Let's just do this. I just want to make sure if we can at least try to get some damage off. Would iron kill? Iron Deadeye would not kill, so mini bow is probably our best option to try to get damage off. We actually landed, which is perfect. Do I dare going for the javelin toss? No, he's much less accurate this turn for some reason. So the answer is no, absolutely not. Under no circumstance would I do that. Definitely not. So these guys can just chill here. We are running low on time. We have 6 turns after this one. If we rally, or if we gambit these people, we should be able to run house on these people, hopefully. kill some of them. And unlock the door over here, maybe? Honestly, we might have to just try to kill this guy with bow shots, but I don't know if that's possible because he's on an avoidance floor. We can definitely try, though. Definitely try. Or we could always warp there if we needed to. We know that it's just down here. So maybe with, like, Hubert, we could go down there and kill this last guy. Because I'm almost debating whether or not we even should send this group with... But we kind of need to, don't we? Well, if we use Gambit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 5 turns left. 1, 2, 3. We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that we have enough turns to do everything I want. We might have to just try to rely on a smaller group. But we can't. Well, this is so bad that we don't have any keys. So bad we don't have keys. This is so bad we don't have keys. This is so bad we don't have keys. And that we don't have rescue magic either. Gosh. We might be able to pull something off, though. I hope we do. It says remaining turn 7, but I don't believe that. I think that's including this turn, maybe? We actually get a level up with Hubert, which is nice. Gosh, we gotta find a way through this. I'm going to be so pissed off if we don't. Oh, I'm going to be so pissed off if we can't find a way through this. This guy moved out of the way. This might work. This might work just fine, actually. Okay. What if we Gambit? What if we Gambit? I think we have to Gambit now. I think now is the time, and unfortunately we don't have any more Divine Pulses, so this is kind of the end-all be-all. Like the final hoorah. This is like the last shot we have. The last chance we have to make things work. So everyone should have 9 movement at least. Byleth has 10, which is great. So let's start the party off with Anna. She has 8 attack speed. She'd get double attacked by this guy who has 22 attack. 26. Okay, that's fine. Just gotta make sure we can... Oh no. It should still work out just fine. Oh no, actually, that's not good. I moved in the wrong order. This is so bad. This is so bad, but maybe we can patch it up with Dorothea. She only does 6 damage. Oh my gosh. How much do we do with a sword, actually? Steel sword. We do 18. We would need to do 8 to him with someone else. We can't because we don't have Thoron. We could send Linhardt here, but this would be bad. Because then we wouldn't have Linhardt for later. But I think we have to do this. Alright, Linhardt. Throw your wind. Take the hit. Anna comes down here with the sword equipped, the steel sword. Kill this guy.
Who's next?
I don't know how we're gonna do this. We are running low on time. We have to stay out of this guy's range no matter what. The group on the right. Is there any way we could kill this guy? Yes, we could, actually. We're accurate enough with Bernadetta that it's fine. Okay. Okay. So then the question becomes, can we... Let's trade back one of these bows. Let's trade back the steel bow and the mini bow. Yeah, a steel bow and a mini bow I feel like is a good thing to do, and then she can keep a steel bow and an iron bow. Alright. So I want to make sure we hit this guy, so I wanted the mini bow. Alright.
Will not be stopping.
Thank you. I don't want you to be stopping. I think we need you as much. I think we need you now more than ever. Alright, so with an iron bow curved shot, hopefully we can take him down in 2 turns. We know we can take him down in 2 hits, and it's 60% accuracy. We're 60% accurate, so we're fine on that account. So now we bait this guy in with, I think, Big Boy Raphael, I think is what we want. We put him here so this guy does not go on an avoidance tile. And we keep the gauntlets equipped. Unfortunately, he still gets 2 attacks off. Oh my gosh, that leaves Raphael at 1 HP, but I guess that's all we need. Okay, I think we can still make this work. I think we can still make this work, because that mage is going to get distracted, which means Anna plus Byleth can take this guy down over here. Yes. We want to get him like as close as we can without entering that guy's range. We'll leave the gauntlets equipped just for fun, in case that sword guy does attack us. And we will try to send these guys over to help as fast as we can. So I think it's going to be a 5-person team. Ooh, the Crest of Ernest. Nice. That nullified his second attack. I think we can still do this. I think with the group of 5 that's on the right, I think we can do this. With these 2 plus these 3. They're the only ones with enough time to catch up. I think this group now... I think the main task for this group here now is just to kill off these 2 units on the sides. Another option that I have is to... I don't know that we have enough manpower, though. I don't know that we have enough manpower to kill all 3 of these guys, if that's the case. Although we can shoot through the door, and they're not on avoidance tiles. So we can shoot through the door with Anna. Beautiful. Beautiful. We can shoot through the door and kill this guy through the door. And then with the remaining 5... we'll bust down the door with probably Anna, and then kill these last 2 with a combination of the remaining 4. 2 for each unit. I'm sorry if I'm not making sense, but I'm really thinking here. We have 5 turns, including this one. And so that means we need to move these guys in like 3 turns. 1, 2, 3... Okay, I think we can still reach in time. I think we can still do this. We just need the left side to make things work for us. Like I said, we really didn't have time. As you can see, we really did not have the time to go pick up the chests, because if we picked up the chests, we would be dead. We would not have enough time. 100% guarantee you we would not have enough time. So if we curve shot this guy, we would just need to do 15 damage with Byleth, and I'm trying to go for as guaranteed stuff as I can possibly go for right now. Grounder is super accurate, actually, and it does 15 exactly, so I think that's what we're going to go for. Let's curve the shot, hit this guy, and then hit him with a grounder. The iron sword should be good. Right, we landed. I'm seriously super nervous about missing like a 90% accurate move right now. That is exactly how terrified this game has me. It's ridiculous. But that's how it is. Linhardt's just going to throw physics out there while we're sort of waiting. And now we got a curved shot with the iron bow. We could actually trade over the mini bow from Petra to get an extra 5 accuracy, so I'm going to do that and give her this iron bow, Because 17 damage, we can do 17 damage with curve shot. It gives us 5 more accuracy. And we land it. Yes! He's the guy I was the most worried about because he was on an avoidance tile. Raphael needs to get the heck out of there. Petra could probably do just fine. Yeah, so on this turn, we just leave the iron bow equipped and do just fine. We have a chest key, but we unfortunately do not have... we could warp around if we wanted to. It's a heal tile, nice. I don't think that really matters now. We could try to warp around, but I don't think we have enough time. Well, we can actually, because we can't get through this door now that I think about it. Never mind. I thought the door was open for some reason, but nope. Sure isn't. Still is not open. Alright, so we put Petra here with the iron bow equipped. I really wish I had a vulnerary to give her. Or a way to give her a vulnerary. Actually, I can. I trade the vulnerary over to Caspar, get the chest key. And then we have the iron bow equipped, so now we just trade you this hand axe. Coming full circle, getting your hand axe back there, Caspar. Now use this vulnerary, and we wait. Remaining turns 5, which means 4 once they're done attacking us. We actually dodge a 93. Are you kidding me, Petra? You are a monster. Well, great. Now we can curve shot with the steel bow just for damage. And now we should be able to curve shot this guy with Petra and finish him off. And then the group on the left should be good to go. Straight over that mini bow. This mini bow is coming in super handy because of that extra 5 accuracy. It is ridiculous. Do we even need it? Yes, we do. We need the curve shot to be 100% accurate. All right. That answers my question. All right, now this group on the left has officially done their job. There are 4 units left that we have to kill. There are 4 units left to kill, and like 4 turns in which to do it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to kill... Oh, I think about it. This could be bad. Okay, this guy has 21 attack. She has 9 resilience, so that would be 12 damage. Does he double attack her? Well, it doesn't matter because these guys could move whenever they want. But this could mean we could actually take both of these guys out from outside the room, and that might be ideal. Yeah. Alright, it's 15, 14. They both double attack her. But their best they could do is... The best they could do is 23 times 2, which would be 14 times 2, which is 28 damage. Which means as long as we can get her a vulnerary or something like that, we should be fine. Let's turn this guy off, and let's turn these guys on, just to be safe. Dorothea can give... let's give Byleth this pure water, and then we might be able to trade it over to Anna. And then that might actually be really good for us. What do you not need? Probably not the Iron Sword, actually. So that should be fine. Move Hubert in. I'm super nervous, but I think we can do it. Let's warp first. Let's warp first, Linhart, and then worry about physicking. Let's actually physic up Anna. Now that I think about it, that's perfect. But if there is still... Right, so the most they could do, this guy has 23 attack power, and him attacking us twice has us alive, same with these guys. So what we really need to do is kill this guy. And then if we can kill this guy, then we can put Anna here and start baiting in these 2 mages. And then all we'll have to do is open this last door and quick kill this cavalier, and we'll be good to go. I think we can do it with just these 5. I think we can do it. I'm confident we can do it in the last 4 turns we have, which is 3 turns after we're done with this one. This group on the left, like I said, is pretty much just chilling here, having a party. They are locked behind these doors, so they are not going to help us, and even if I wanted to, I wouldn't have enough time to unlock them and then make it back here. So we need to do this with the 5 that are over here. Unfortunately, that is our only option at this point. So with... I don't want to use the Sword of the Creator. But with a Wrath Strike, we could do 24 damage to him, and then we would just need to do 12, which if we can do with a curved shot of the Iron Bow, which we can do, that would be good. It's 13 damage. He would be at 23 health. He'd be at 23 health. So, yeah, we do enough damage. All right, perfect. Now we just Wrath Strike him. We take the hits. It's fine. And now we can curved shot with this Iron Bow here. 100% accurate. We can only get hit once by one of those two mages down there. And then we kill this guy, and then we're good to go. Alright, I think we can do this. Yes.
Oh, my apologies.
It's going crazy, but we can do this for sure.
That wasn't...
Anna's, I'm telling you, Anna is getting dumped as soon as possible. I know she's helping out here, but that's only because she has a bow. It's not because of her stats. Not that much, no. If we got a different bow user, I promise you they'd be so much better. Just look at Bernadetta and then look at Anna. Bernadetta is so much better. So much better. But we are keeping Anna for the time being because she is a filler unit, and... Ooh, our Empire Warriors withdrew. A good thing it doesn't matter because that other guy can't reach us. And he moved in, too.
Good looking out.
He moved in, too. Which could be nice, actually. We can curved shot with the steel bow. Looks like our attack got lowered after we got hit, but that's not too big of a deal. It's not too big of an issue.
Be mindful.
We'd attack this guy with the Sword of the Creator if we wanted to. We'd need one more point of strength to actually kill him, though. We could Rupture Heaven. And then use one more use of the Sword of the Creator against this guy. And then we'd still have one use left of it. I think that's what we want to do. I really don't like getting the Sword of the Creator down to just one use left. But we kind of have to. This map is really tough. And hopefully we'll have Edelgard for the next map. So we can sort of rely on her instead of Byleth. But Byleth is basically having to step it up because we don't have Edelgard this match. Or this map.
Thank you.
Okay, but I think we can definitely do this. We can definitely pull this off. Because thankfully we can attack people through the door. Because the Sword of the Creator is ridiculous. 99% of the time we can kill this guy. I'll use 3 uses. That mage will attack us. We'll live it. We will attack him back. Kill him on the following turn. With probably a combination of Anna and one of our magic users. And after that we'll bust through the door. Kill the Cavalier with our magic users. And we'll be good to go. Crest of Flames activates as well. Oh yeah, murder him. Yo, level 14. Just look at how much we've had to rely on Byleth.
We must all do our part.
Yo, another point of strength. He is getting strong. He is getting to the point where he could rival Edelgard first when it comes to strength. Alright, so he does 20 damage to Byleth. We live it, which is absolutely wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does drawback do? Does it move us, like, downward? Yes, it does. Sweet. That's perfect. That gives us both 1 extra movement, essentially. We can heal Anna if we want to. I feel like she's probably the one that needs the help the most. Linhardt will never take damage from any magic user, which is great. The group on the left is doing nothing. Let's just double check the conditions because I think it's fine. Defeat the Death Knight or rout all other enemies. And just to be clear, there are only 3 enemy units, and that would be the Mage, the Soldier, or the Cavalier, and then the Death Knight. So we only have to kill these last 2 right here, and we'll be good to go. All right, come at me, bro. Come at me. I will use my one use of the Sword of the Creator, and I will save the last one forever. I'm not letting this thing break. I actually don't know what happens if it breaks. I'm sure you could still repair it. I doubt you would. I doubt this game would let you break such an important weapon. I mean, maybe. It's possible. It just doesn't make sense to me. All right, so we're on turn 24, which means the next turn is the final turn, right? Because it says 25 turns pass, not reach the 25th turn, right? Or 25 turns pass, which is including the enemy phase of turn 25. But essentially, we can only move 2 more times. So we have to make sure we can kill this guy. Absolutely have to make sure we can kill him. Like 100% of the time. Otherwise, we are screwed. So with a curved shot, we are fairly accurate, which is great. We can kill this guy. Absolutely wonderful. If only we had another... If only we had another use of Thoron. That would be really good. What if we curved shot this guy? Any damage we can start doing on this guy is really good, I feel like, before we bust open the door. Because we really want to be able to murder him right away. And I think that is exactly how we need to do it. Question is, can Dorothea kill that guy? Can Dorothea kill him? With the thunder equipped. 20 attack. This guy has 15 resilience, 5 HP. It'll do exactly enough, in fact.
Be mindful.
If we miss, we are in big trouble. Dorothea, I've never relied on you more. Please. What the... This should still be fine. You know what? All things considered, this should still be fine. Now that I think about it. I was a little concerned at first, but we should still be fine. So whoever this guy attacks, he will get killed by, and then it'll be perfectly okay. Right? Right, I think so. But then... Yeah, we can still do this. Alright, so he'll attack Anna. Or Hubert, it really doesn't matter. Whoever he attacks, he's gonna get killed on. So we just have to heal up, because Dorothea can't do the damage. I don't know why. I looked like she would have 20 strength. Like, yeah, she's got 20 attack power. He's got 15 resilience, so it should do 5, but it doesn't for some reason. And I don't know why. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense to me why it doesn't do as much damage as it looks like it should. Right, but he's still going for Anna, right? So he's not going to kill her, which is all that matters. And then on the next turn, we have to bust down this door. Getting the chest key over might be a bit of an issue. But we can do it. We can do it for sure. We'll probably use Dorothea to take the key from the convoy, and then open the door with Anna, and then with a combination of Linhart, Hubert, and Byleth, we will be able to kill that Cavalier. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. It's actually coming down to the final turn. This is ridiculous. Please don't miss, Anna. Please don't miss, Anna. Please don't miss. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think we can do it. This is the final turn, guys. I don't know why it came down to the absolute wire like this. But we should be able to do it. In fact, we should probably even be able to start off with a Mire from Hubert. Oh my gosh, but if it misses, but if it doesn't, but if it does, I think we could still do it without it, but please. Yes, yes, okay, his defense is lowered, we can kill him for sure now. No doubt in my mind. Alright, perfect. Alright, now all that's left to do is just kill him, and then we'll be good. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. So we take this door key, and we can even heal up Byleth if we want to, which we might as well. There's no reason not to. We even get a level up on Dorothy, which is really good. We're going to be able to class a lot of people up after this. I don't really like what I see because you didn't get the best stats, but I guess it's not too bad because you got heal magic and you got black magic, so you're still a really good unit regardless. Alright, now we open this door with Anna. This guy is going to come and murder everyone, but however, what he doesn't know is that as soon as we rout all other enemies,
I'd like to
this map is over. 100% accurate wind is what I like to see. I could also punch this guy a lot. Yeah, okay. We can do this for sure. I just want to make sure I don't screw this up somehow. Cutting Gale should do this, and I think I want to give the kill to Linhardt because he's closer to a level up. Alright, let's do this. This should be a victory. This should be the match. This should be the map. We should have cleared it now.
Victory.
Crazily enough, I think we just cleared the map.
Halt. You're having a bit too much fun.
Yeah, you're having a bit too much fun here. You literally got our entire army, other than yourself, killed because you're just sitting there, waiting for someone to challenge you. But, did you see my ability? I can counter from wherever. I thought they would attack me by now. No, dude, your stats are ridiculous. Just kill them all. Gosh dang it. Alright, we made it through. Guys, we beat this map. Oh my gosh, I am so surprised. This map, it was actually killer. Super ridiculously hard without Edelgard. It is ridiculous. Alright.
You are getting in the way of my game.
The game of let all of our allies die and wait for them to challenge me.
You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
I hope the next opportunity you have to play with us is not until our stats are good enough to challenge you, oh Death Knight. Very kind Death Knight who decided not to run through us all with his spear. With his scythe, in fact. Yeah, because all we really need is a few more points of speed, and we will be able to take him on. Because all we need to do is reach 18 attack speed with enough units, and then just not get crit, and then we should be able to take him on. Because if we can reach enough attack speed with enough defense, we can just throw a bunch of attacks at him and kill him.
Understood. I will go.
Yeah, thanks for not actually fighting me, Death Knight. I appreciate it.
Again. I am the Flame Emperor. It is I who will reforge the world.
You know, I feel like you should have been leading them, Flame Emperor. I mean, they are your soldiers after all, and it doesn't seem like the Death Knight really cares about them. Because once again, he let every single last one of your other members of your army die. He let every single other member die. And he just sat there doing nothing. That's hilarious. He just chilled there. He was fine. He was like, whatever. You know? As long as I survive, it's okay. It's like, I thought you wanted your challenge, Death Knight. Hey, they knew he was hard to fight
Flame
because...
Emperor. Rather worrisome that he sounds intent on showing up again.
Right, so it seems like we have a new antagonist that we have to get to the bottom of. We have to see what the Flame Emperor is up to and put a stop to him. But the thing is... I just really want to talk about this map because this map is ridiculous. Like, the thing is, they knew. They knew that the Death Knight was hard to take on, otherwise they would not have had a second clear condition. If the Death Knight was reasonable and they wanted you to kill the Death Knight on this map, they totally would have had that be the thing. They would have just had his stats not be as ridiculous. Like, think Miquelon. Miquelon was about just as strong and had, you know, a little bit less crit, but still crit, right? Miquelon was crazy good. But his downfall was that he didn't have enough attack speed or resistance. However, the Death Knight has plenty of resistance, and with the tile he was on, he had 21 resistance, and he also has that ability that lets him counterattack you from wherever, which makes him really formidable and really tough. That all being said, we can definitely take him out, just not right now. With the units we have and the stats we have right now, we could not take him down. We had no hope. I'm sure if you raised your team up just right on this mode, used enough of like the boosts of like where you cook a meal or whatever for the entire class, like if you caught all the right ingredients and you cooked up the right dishes, I'm sure you could find a way to kill the Death Knight. But I don't have the time for all of that. I really am not going to think through all of that. That is ridiculous. That is way more than I want to do. So we will just gladly accept the kindness that the game has awarded us, and we would just go ahead and kill absolutely everyone else. And it's not like it's that big of a deal anyway, because I totally would have killed everyone else anyway, in the event that there was no turn limit. If there was no turn limit, what we would have done, I mean, we would have done the same thing, but we also would have gotten those chests. But if there was no turn limit and we had to kill the Death Knight, in the event he had like lower stats or whatever, so it was more reasonable, how I would have played this map is I would have just gone through it much more slowly. You know, I would have collected all the treasure chests and everything, and it would have been great. We would have made our way up here. We still would have killed everyone else first, and then we would have took on the Death Knight. The only thing we were really missing out on by not killing the Death Knight is obviously experience, which is not too big of a deal. I mean, we killed absolutely every other unit in this map, so we still got a lot of experience for the units that did come. Gosh dang it, Edelgard. And the only other thing we missed out other than that is a Dark Seal, which allows you to become a it's like a Black Mage or something, like different than a okay, never mind. It actually is a Dark Mage. I was thinking Dark Mage for like I was getting Mage confused with Dark Mage. Mage uses reason, same with Dark Mage, but Dark Mage is more like for black magic. Like, I guess they're all black magic, but some are different than others. Like, there's the ones that are more like anima magic or whatever, with like wind, fire, thunder, those ones that you see on like Linhardt. But then you got like Hubert, who has actual like black magic, right? He's got miasma, he's got mire, he's got banshee. Like, those are actual like black magic type things. And if we had that Dark Seal, I actually would totally make Hubert into a Dark Mage, because that's like perfect for him. But as it stands, I'll probably just have to make him a Mage for the time being, and then if we get a Dark Seal later on, we'll, you know, use that and re-promote him into a Dark Mage instead. But yeah, overall this map was pretty dang tough, especially because we did not have our crutch in Edelgard. But I think we did pretty well. So let's move on with the story, because I have been talking for quite some time, and I apologize about that.
Are they both okay? We should get them out of here.
Flayn and the other
The enemy's
person.
withdrawn. Let's carry them up.
All right, let's do that. We did it. Stage complete. Look at that turn at 25. We took our absolute sweet time. And Petra was the MVP, which I don't really agree with, but I'm fine with it, I guess. I thought, personally, Linhardt was the MVP of that map. He killed so many things. He healed everyone. You know, Linhardt was, in my opinion, Linhardt was the MVP, but I guess Petra did quite a bit too, so I don't know, they were both MVPs. Alright, we are finally through. That took me 2.5 hours between the portion of this episode that I just recorded and the
They're pale and their pulses are
montage.
slow. Still, I don't believe their lives are in danger.
You found Flayn? Where?
Oh, hey, Edelgard, you actually... you finally showed up. Nice to see you. You know, I don't think it takes that long to carry Manuela, you know. I want to know how long turns actually are. Like, I want to know how long a turn is, like, in real time. That'd be interesting to know.
The most important part of the mission. We found her within that secret passage. The culprits were the Death Knight and... what was his name? Ah, the Flame Emperor. Sadly, they got away.
All that matters is Flayn's safety. Right, Professor?
Right, you know, it's a good thing. Actually, no, I didn't want to catch them at all. I didn't want to catch them at all because their stats are probably ridiculous, especially the Death Knight. We don't want to mess with him, so I'll agree with you. Right.
We will take these two to the infirmary. Professor, please inform Seteth.
Yeah, now hopefully we'll finally gain his trust, gosh dang it. Come on,
Whatever the
Seteth.
circumstance, I'm glad Flayn is safe. Though I'm curious to find out who that other girl is. Huh? Professor? Is that a smile?
I guess it is.
You look happy. I don't think I've ever seen you like this before. Anyhow, we should hurry to Seteth. He must be beside himself by now.
I know. So we better earn Seteth's favor now that we've saved his sister. I hope so.
Please allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more. Flayn is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that.
See, buddy? Just put your trust in me like Rhea did. Come on. I come through.
Mere words
I
could
come
never
through.
express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
I'm just happy she's safe.
Yes, indeed. I too am overjoyed.
Why was Flayn taken to begin with? I mean, probably the
Her
crest, but...
kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the rite of rebirth. The one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yuritsa.
Yeah, Yuritsa was kind of a creep. Every time we talked to him, he seemed like... I don't know, like he was, I don't know, he seemed very off, so... Yeah, that would not surprise me if Yuritsa would be the Death Knight.
We cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flayn's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous. If enemies who know the secrets of Flayn's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flayn, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
Oh, so they used to live in hiding in the past, but then they came to Garrigmach Monastery, I guess, to, I don't know, hopefully be under the protection of Rhea.
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
That is some fair logic. If you guys got caught alone, you would probably not fare too well, but if you got caught here, at least you would have the Knights of Seros, the students, the professors, all to help you out.
I see your point. I do. However...
You know it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class?
Join our class? That is a great idea. I agree. We need more units.
I am so very pleased to hear that.
Hey, Anna, I think I found your replacement.
With a professor like you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point.
Yeah, exactly. I got the Sword of the Creator. I mean, there's only one use left before it breaks. What? I told you to take good care of that. That thing is almost about to break. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll just take a nap and it'll get restored.
Professor.
Don't worry, Seteth.
Due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flayn's safety?
Absolutely. I suppose I have no choice. Gosh. Guess I'll accept another unit. No, it would be my pleasure, Seteth. It would be my pleasure.
I'm so glad
Absolutely.
That Flayn is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl.
Yeah, right. There was another girl down in that secret passage under Yuritsa's residence. So, interesting discoveries. We definitely need to see and figure out who she is.
Of the academy. But who is she?
Suppose we'll find out soon. Maybe Rhea will have some answers for us.
Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance.
Absolutely. Absolutely is Rhea here to give us some clarity.
I have been told that Manuela and Flayn are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
Oh, there you go. That is the other girl that was down there with Flayn, Monica. Who is Monica?
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flayn, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However...
Yeah, not a student we ever met.
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated.
Right, so Yuritsa must have taken her captive before the end of last year.
It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered.
Oh, that's our house. All right, Monica.
Our
Sweet.
enemies are still out there, so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation.
Alright, I guess we get Monica too.
We must also help the students to move on from this incident.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Oh, so we're not calling it off? Oh boy. Oh, that'll be tough. We're going to have to face the other students again. And judging by the last time we faced them, we're going to need to take this entire month to prepare. Because this could go poorly.
The students will remember it for the rest of their lives. Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So,
I will try my
Gronder
hardest.
Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is
Don't think
unease
so.
in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable.
Oh, so there's unrest in the Adrestian Empire,
Well,
huh?
there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
What's with all these rebellions in these countries? First, there was a few rebellions in the Holy Kingdom of Fargus with, like, Lonato. And then there was Miquelon as well in the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, but he just stole a relic. He wasn't really inciting a rebellion. And apparently there was a rebellion in the Empire as well recently. Will you come to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Come on, Dad, watch me.
Sorry.
Watch me
but I've
participate
got my
in
own
this.
mission, and it's far from Gronder Field.
Come on, Dad, just watch watch me watch me mop the floor with these students. Come on. Haven't you always wanted to watch me beat up some
The
kids?
church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them.
You know what? That's true. We always have a mission, and it seems like we're sort of the muscle for the church right now. That's basically what we've been doing this entire game so far, really, is being the church's muscle.
What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me...
Don't say that, Gerald. Do not say that. You will live
Search
forever.
this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
No, Gerald. No. Stop. Stop this, please. No. No. Stop talking like this, Gerald. I swear. Dad? Dad. Stop. You are the blade breaker. Don't say things like that. I'm sure he wants us to say, I promise.
Don't just nod solemnly.
No nonsense.
There's nothing to worry about. I'm just being cautious.
There better be nothing to worry
Then
about,
again,
Gerald.
I guess you're always solemn.
Yeah, I guess that's how we are. Except we were happy when we rescued Flayn, so there was that. All right. With that, we have finished Chapter 6. Finally, we have finished Chapter 6. Gosh, it only took forever. Oh, man. No, not really. Actually, it only took us like 3 episodes, so in all honesty, it really didn't take us all that much time. It just feels like a long time because these last 2 episodes have been over 2 hours long each, and I apologize for that. It won't be like that normally, but I didn't realize how much more there was still left to do in that map after the montage. I thought we would only have like about, 45 minutes worth and then get into some story, but that map was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Even going through it a second time, right, and more prepared, it still wasn't anywhere near as easy as I thought it was going to be. Like, I was definitely not expecting having to split up our team into 2 groups of 5. I did not expect that we were going to have to do that to make it through. I thought, we would get through the doors with the group on the left, we would meet up in the middle hall, and then everything would go great. But no, it came down to the wire, and it was absolutely crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, once again, I'm sorry that this episode was so long. The next one, we were just going to be doing some exploring and stuff around the monastery, so it'll probably be a shorter episode, probably just 1 hour. Still pretty long episode, but Definitely a lot shorter. We'll probably do some other activities around the monastery and stuff. Maybe do some more auxiliary battles. Definitely we're going to be checking out our new students, because it seems like Monica's joining us as well as Flayn. But definitely it's going to be really nice to check them out and hopefully get a replacement for Anna, because she's just been disappointing me recently. Like, she's not terrible. Like, she's definitely done her fair share of work, but she just hasn't been getting good level ups, and I feel like she's just going to fall behind and going to be a hindrance at some point. I'm definitely not against using her. She'd be, nice to have as another archer, but I feel like it would be more worth our time to invest experience into a different unit. And I believe Flayn is a white magic user, so we'd get another dedicated healer. So that could be really useful, and I think that would actually probably be better than having Anna, because we already have plenty of bow users, plenty of sword users. Like, Anna's not that, she doesn't stand out that much, and unfortunately she doesn't really have supports with anyone, like, at all, not even with Byleth, which usually, every character at least has a support with the, main character. But no, Anna doesn't have any supports at all whatsoever, so she will never get Gambit boosts, or maybe Gambit boosts, but she'll never get, like, support bonuses. Like, some units, you have them stand next to Byleth and they get extra hit or extra damage or something like that. But she would not get anything from standing next to anyone because she doesn't have supports. And because of that, she's just heavily outclassed compared to, like, any other unit. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Oh, man. The lighting just adjusted weird. But anyways, that is going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry that it's so long. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like or a comment. I would really appreciate it, and maybe consider subscribing. I'd really love to see you guys on the channel again next time. The next episode of this should be going up on Friday. I believe I'm posting this Wednesday, unless there's some issue rendering the video or something. Because it already is pretty late, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to render the video in time to have it uploaded on Wednesday, or if I will just save it for Friday. You guys will be able to find out. If you see on the date, you'll know. But the next episode will go up on Friday if this went up on Wednesday, and if this went up on Friday, then the next episode will go up on Monday. I can pretty much guarantee that because it's going to be an easy episode next time. But anyways, yeah, that's going to do it for me. So once again, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.